All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0028807, State versus Angel Miguel Cepedes Ronda. Can I have parties announce?
Ashley Jones for the state.
John Reitmeyer for the defense.
Okay. Yep. And are you Mr. Cepeda? I'm sorry, Cepedes.
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Lupita Buitron, state license interpreter 2162.
All right, and both parties ready?
Judge, I actually have two things I'd like to bring up to the court,
Yes.
if we can. Number one, we have pardon me. We have a witness who is willing to testify. However, he would request to testify by Zoom.
And who is this witness?
This is a witness as the barbershop owner
Okay,
who owned it.
all right.
If the court will allow it, I can give the Zoom link to my investigator to pass on, but obviously I'll let the court make the decision whether to.
All right, state.
And the state would be.
All right, and why is the witness not here in person?
Well, two reasons. Number one, he is currently out of state in Florida, and two, there were questions about immigration concerns about coming to court. So that's why we wanted to ask.
All right, the court is going to allow him to testify by Zoom.
And then, actually, let me get that information real quick.
All right, thank you.
The defense would move for a motion or would move for a directed verdict in this matter.
All right. I'll hear your argument.
Argument is testimony, like plain witness, is that she was forced into a vehicle with a razor blade. The indictment is mentioning a knife and or scissors. There's nothing there, so we don't feel the state can meet that element.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, given that there is no legal definition for knife, the Webster's dictionary definition is a blade attached to a handle. The witness testified that what was used was a razor blade attached to a handle. And so we do believe that we met that element. Additionally, the witness did testify to being held regarding scissors.
All right, then your request will be overruled or denied.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, is there anything else?
Beg your pardon?
Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so as soon as your witness zooms in, we'll start.
Well, Judge, I have one witness in the hallway.
Oh, if you
We're
want to,
ready to go. It's they're working on the other one.
all right, if you want to call them in and just have them take the stand now, and I'll have the jury brought in.
Sure.
All right, thank you. Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and if you would make sure to put on that square microphone.
This one right here.
Yes, it's for the court reporter to be able to hear you. Yes.
Rose, would you like him to stay down here?
Well, I can have Norma call you. Yes, my understanding is that Lorraine Efron, she wants to go ahead with the sentencing on her case. So we'll call you down as soon as they're ready to go. All right, thank you.
Jason.
We're ready.
All rise for the jury.
All right, everyone, please be seated. The state had rested their case. Defense, you may call your witness.
Your Honor, defense calls Officer Alejandro Mata.
All right, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. Just make sure you keep your voice up so that the members of the jury can hear. If you'll state your name for the record.
My name is Alejandro Mata.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Mata, who do you currently work for?
I work for the San Antonio Police Department.
And what's your current position there?
I'm a patrolman.
How long have you been a patrolman?
I've been a patrolman for about 1.4 years.
Did you go to the academy before that?
Yes, sir.
How long was your training there?
Approximately 8 months.
What is your job as a patrol officer?
To answer calls for service.
And would that mean to go out to a location that you were told to?
So we receive calls like assaults in progress, disturbances, stuff like that, whenever the public calls on us.
May I approach the witness, Your Honor?
Yes.
Officer, I'm handing you what's been previously marked as the defense exhibit 1 for identification purposes. Do you recognize that?
Yes, sir.
I'm handing you that in case you need to refresh your memory on this. Do you remember a call to the location on Evers Road on about May 4th, 2025?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what kind of call for service was that?
It was an assault in progress.
Okay. Do you remember about what time you were dispatched out there?
On the report itself, it says en route at about 20:55.
Do you recall if you had somebody else with you in your vehicle?
On the piece of paper, it says I had my FTO at the time,
And what's an FTO?
a field training officer.
Do you recall if any other officers appeared on the scene with you?
Yes, sir. My cover officer, Officer Beatty.
Was he in the same vehicle?
No, sir. We were in separate vehicles.
Do you recall if you parked in the parking lot of that location?
Yes, sir. I parked in the parking lot.
Sir, Kenny was previously been admitted to the States since 16. Is that the location that you were dispatched to?
Yes, sir.
What did you do when you first arrived at that location?
When I arrived, I got out of my patrol vehicle and I walked the area. Since it was an assault in progress, I was trying to find somebody who was being assaulted at the time.
Okay. And when you say you walked the area, can you describe that a little more fully?
I got out of my vehicle and I just basically walked up and down the parking lot where the businesses were. Never went into a business, but I walked the parking lot just to see if anybody would call out to me.
Did you see anybody in the parking lot?
That I can remember, no.
Do you recall where the other officers were at the time?
I know they were in the parking lot with me. I just can't tell you where specifically.
Okay. Did you go into the restaurant there?
No, sir.
And you were just in the parking lot?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear anything that might raise your suspicion of something going on?
No, sir.
And you didn't see anything?
No, sir.
After you finished looking around, what did you do?
Like once we were done with the call or?
Yes, sir.
Once we were done with the call, we just drove off and added our notes.
Okay. Did you do your notes before you left the parking lot?
I can't remember.
Do you recall if you were driving? Or was it your FTO who was driving?
I think I was driving.
When you were driving out of the parking lot, did you happen to see anything suspicious?
Not at the time.
Did you have any other involvement in this matter after that call for service?
No, sir.
Your Honor, I'll pass it over.
All right, state.
Good afternoon, officer.
Yeah.
So you'd agree with me that you guys were at the scene for about 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
And you didn't try to go into any other stores other than the Indian restaurant Yomi's, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were walking the parking lot, you weren't, well, I guess it's the same question, you weren't going into any stores, you were just walking around like the actual parking spaces?
Yeah, I was walking around the parking lot, just trying to see like if there was anybody, in the area,
All right,
making myself known.
but not going into any of the other stores.
No, ma'am.
And you'd agree with me that it was probably dark outside?
Yes, ma'am.
And could you hear anything coming from Yomi's restaurant?
I couldn't personally, I didn't get too close to it, so I couldn't hear anything.
You didn't get too close to the Yomi's restaurant?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And I guess that goes back to what I was saying is you were walking out in the parking lot looking for.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think Defense asked you if the call came in 5/4/25, but it was 5/4/24, is that correct?
5/4/24.
And it was Beatty who went in to talk at the restaurant, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Before we left, he told me I'm just gonna go inside and talk to them. So I stayed outside.
And that would still be within the 10 minutes that you started and ended the call.
Yes, ma'am.
And so would you agree with me then that while you were en route at 20:55, you didn't arrive on the scene until? Let me just be on your minutes. You didn't arrive on scene until 2100, so that'd be 9 o'clock, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you were done with the call by 21:05, so that'd be 9:05.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so technically you were at the scene for about 5 minutes. And no further questions?
Any further questions?
Couple follow-ups.
Yes.
Officer, do you recall how big that parking lot was?
I would describe it as a decent sized parking lot, not too big, but not too small.
If you could estimate, smaller than a football field?
Yes, sir.
Do you recall how close together the different businesses were while you were walking?
They're pretty much kind of like a shopping mall, kind of, so like they're wall to wall.
So it's theoretically possible to notice something pretty quickly there, wouldn't you agree?
Objection to speculation, Your Honor.
All right, that'll be overruled.
Another question.
It would be possible to notice something going on while you were walking, correct?
Yes, sir.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Just a brief, redirect, Your Honor. Well, defense was asking you, it'd be possible to notice if something was going on. You likely wouldn't have noticed if somebody was being held inside the building, would you?
So I wouldn't be able to notice
You wouldn't be able to
if they were
notice,
being held inside. Yeah.
because you weren't near the building, so you were in the parking lot, right?
Mhm.
Any further questions from the state?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, is this witness excused?
Yes, ma'am, he is.
All right, thank you.
May we approach?
Yes.
I'm looking at all of their.
Yes, and boy,
What we.
UI,
Entered.
TRON. In. In 2162.
Which one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, said we had about an hour or so.
Yes.
Thank you.
Call the other attorney.
Oh. Say an hour before we resume this?
Yes.
It would be an hour, that be released, and then,
Yes.
you know, how that, we don't get, just come back in.
Now, if you'll come back in an hour. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bring the inmate from downstairs there.
Yeah, so, counsel, I need to go upstairs and I'll be back at 3.
You do what you gotta do.
Okay, thank you.
No, usually that should be called.
Oh,
Yeah. And then.
Great.
Or you would never have to release it.
Don't worry about it. Oh, my
Oh, you will never have
Va a salir a hacer
That's
una
what I
llamada que
told
van a
her.
tardar 1 hora
Yeah.
para continuar.
And
Si
you know
usted
what?
se quiere
Really
parar,
love that
salir,
when
lo
I
que
get
sea,
to,
nada más de regresar.
Santander.
Ajá,
You
en 1
know,
hora.
instead of putting your purse on the floor and you're losing money, you know what my mom and grandmother would say? If you put your purse on the floor, it's gonna get dirty, so we don't do that.
Oh.
That's true. Sometimes there's not a viable place though to put the purse.
Yes, you'll never have money. That's what I learned.
Okay, well, I don't want to do that. So.
But Brendan, what happens if you put your wallet on the floor?
I don't think there's a hard and fast rule for that, Jen. But the boots thing definitely holds true in my house. All my girls have been taught not to put that purse on the floor.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm right. Outside.
Like, you understand that?
Yes, my bottom, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you all know that she's in here and not next door. Yeah. I think she went next door.
Yes.
Okay.
And Norma, if you can have CTD come down, please.
Lo que pasa por llegar tarde.
All right. All right, thank you.
Yes, Danielle's next door. This morning, I will be with the studies and I will. You guys look very similar. Really? So happy. You guys look similar, alike. Oh, please.
Around coffee and somebody gave it to me.
Yeah, pizza gum. It's the one that you don't like.
Father.
You didn't think I was gonna do it.
Pretty.
That was funny. What office was y'all interning? I've already seen this guy in Wisconsin. He seems super responsive. Is he?
Yeah, yeah. No, I think.
No, I don't want to. Yeah.
All right, and Deputy Laura. Is Michael Valero out here?
He's out here, Judge.
Oh.
Valera?
All right, have you seen your attorney at all or had any contact with your attorney? No, that's Valentina.
She's the.
Oh, you're the other one. Okay. All right, thanks.
Right.
No problem.
TIC. Yes.
Okay. And
You can have a seat, sir.
Kaylee Vader? Vader?
That's a fee, that's worth.
He's here.
Okay, all right, thank you.
That's grand to pay on that one.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 002059, State versus Michael Guadalupe Valero. Could I have parties announced?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
And for the defense?
Lorraine Efron.
And are you Mr. Valero?
No.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you review that with your client?
Yes. And we reviewed the PSI this.
Oh, this is for a plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
I
the
mean,
paper-
a sentence.
Sentencing.
Yes.
The paperwork.
I know, it's a little confusing to me.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Valero, you applied for probation, and according to your plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison, and the state is recommending community supervision. Have the parties had a chance to review the mixed screening
Yes,
and the PSI?
yes.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Any witnesses from either side?
No, no, not from the defense. No. No, Your Honor, just argument.
All right, so it says that he's approved for MIC. And then they're recommending SafeP.
Yes.
Okay,
And we did apply for deferred, and on the safety part of it, we're asking for an opportunity to do it outpatient. And see, he seems and tells me he's very motivated to comply. Kind of tired of this, wants to be with his family.
mhm.
How long have you been in jail? So, we're asking for an opportunity to do an outpatient program, intensive outpatient. And I think there was some intensive supervision that might have been recommended.
Mhm. So with regards to the outpatient treatment, I just don't think that outpatient treatment at this time would be appropriate for him, based upon the nature of the offense and also based upon the interview. Based upon the interview, he said that he had been using meth daily. Up until the date of its arrest, it said he admitted to daily use of both marijuana and methamphetamine up to his arrest date. So so you have that combined with mental health. He needs inpatient treatment. So, I mean, that's where we are. And the state and defense have entered a plea where they're recommending probation for you, which means they want you to be successful at it. So in order for you to be successful at it, there needs to be conditions that will help you be successful. If I were to send you off into the world with no treatment, no mental health, nothing, 9 times out of 10, you'll be right back before me. You would have this attorney, another attorney who would be saying, Judge, he needs inpatient treatment. So that's what's going to happen. I can do an inpatient treatment with a referral to felony drug court to see if they'll accept him. Probation, do you know if felony drug court would accept him?
But you're talking about it, not in lieu of the inpatient or,
Well, what would it end up happening? He's staying in custody
uh-huh.
until either felony drug court transfer him to their program, or either he'll be going to safety.
Okay.
It's Michael Valero. It's a burglary of a habitation. Okay,
Your Honor, actually, he's okay if those are the options. He's okay with the residential treatment.
all right. All right, well, the court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 10 years. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Take in consideration 2025 CR 001712. There's a $2,000 fine. That will be probated. Do you have any children? And what are their ages?
7 and 17.
All right, and do they live with you? Well, I mean, who else lives there? Because they're not by themselves right now. Okay. All right, and there's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. Out order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. MIC caseload. In custody, the following. A referral to felony drug court. If not accepted, then he's going to remain in custody until he's transferred to safety. There's to be proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with
No. He appreciates the opportunity. He's very motivated. He is
all right, thank
to
you.
do well.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. I know sometimes people are expecting to get out of custody and then they're disappointed that they're not. But all the conditions that are being set so that hopefully you can be successful and you won't have to be back here. You understand?
Yes.
All right. If you have an issue, let probation know about it. If for some reason you feel as though they're not addressing that issue, you can always come back to court.
Yes,
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Counsel, has it almost been an hour for your client? I mean, for your witness, sir?
Yes, ma'am. In fact. Mr. says he's in the waiting room.
No, he's not. Let me double check. No, he's not in the waiting room.
I'm gonna call.
All right, thank you. All right, who's here on Kaylee Vetter?
Can I bring her up?
Yes.
It is time.
All right, and there's no application.
No, you're right.
Court is calling 2025 CR 0067008 State versus Kaylee Vader, or is it Vatter? Vader. Can I have parties announce?
Danielle Cranbrook for the defense.
And are you Ms. Vader?
Yes,
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have your honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Vader, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
That's my belief, yes.
Well, this is the document, that's the indictment. It tells you what you're charged with. Did you review that with your attorney?
I believe so.
Well, we're not doing I believe so's. Either you did or you didn't.
Yes.
So this document tells you what you're charged with. Did you review it with your client? I'm sorry, with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, I believe so.
All right, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, your honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, off the record. Mr. Reitmeyer,
Yes, ma'am.
so your client thinks, I mean, your witness thinks they're in the waiting room?
That's what I'm told. He's joining now. That's what I just got.
All right, because he's not in the waiting room. You may want to make sure that you have the right number. All right, we're back on the record. Ms. Vatter, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with fraudulent use or possession of identifying information less than 5 items as a state jail felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Ms. Banner, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 1 year in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications. The state will take in consideration 2025 PF 25525. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is wrong.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? You need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that you have no contact with Janaya Krista Ortega. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. City exhibit number 1 with all the attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We'd ask the court to follow the agreement. Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say? Miss?
Other than, probably has caused an inconvenience to my sister.
All right, it's more than just an inconvenience. Why would you use her cards and everything?
I didn't use her cards, Your Honor. All I said was I just gave her name whenever the police questioned, because this was the nature of this was so bad that I guess they called the cops. And my assumption, I don't remember anything really, honestly. I was in septic shock by the time they kind of got me. I don't remember where I was.
Well, no,
don't
you,
remember the conversation really,
according to the
anything.
police report, Your sister said you called her and you told her she was gonna be mad
This was,
because
this
you
was
used her
after-
information.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, here's the thing. When's the last time you had employment?
Since before my daughter was born, I was a stay-at-home mom
And where's your daughter now?
with her dad, with her.
And how old is she?
father. She's 8.
All right, and what have you been doing with your life? Be honest.
Since I came into the system, I tried to follow probation. I had a job and all that, but I wasn't prepared for how empty I'd be without her, and I ended up out on the streets and doing drugs.
All right, so no, here's the thing. I
And
understand
that's
you're,
me, but
I understand you're saying that's why you ended up on the streets doing drugs, but there's more going on. And if you want to be in your daughter's life, you're gonna have to make better choices. This is what the court is gonna do. The court is gonna sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Take in consideration 2025 PF 25525. There's to be no contact with Janae Kirsta Ortega, and I'll recommend the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, when you're released from custody, if you can't find a sober support house to stay in or transition housing, and I'm still here, you can come back here and I'll find a placement for you. But if you continue the way you are, it's not going to turn out well for you. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, defense, do you need to speak to your witness before we have a jury come in?
Your
Yes.
May I approve?
Okay.
Your Honor, I have Ms. Noel Louise Elliott. I compared with her, compared with state, but I firmly believe that I need to file a motion to evaluate her competence.
All right, she needs to be brought down.
Pardon me?
I'll have her brought down.
Okay.
Ms. Elliott?
Over here.
Hello, Miss Elliott. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna reset you. It's so that your attorney can have you evaluated. And once that's done, we'll have you brought back, okay? Do you have any questions?
Yes, I'm gonna evaluate. Okay? Like that, okay? I'm not making any out of jail, and I'm working on it, okay?
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 45-day reset.
It'll be all right. Gotta get a doctor.
Okay.
So I'm not leaving today.
All right, and Deputy Laura, if you can have the rest of them wait and holding while we take up this last witness from the defense. Defense, is this your last witness?
It is.
Okay.
Everybody, let's go. Huh? You're still here? Yes. Yeah, let's have another one to need to stop down. Stop. So I have to put yours in the paper. We're gonna hold it back there. We're not doing anything yet.
All right, counsel, what's your client's name?
Excuse me.
Yes. All right. All right. Could you please unmute?
And use the Spanish.
Okay. Well, could you let the person on the screen know that they need to unmute? Yes.
I didn't hear the question, I'm
All
sorry.
right. Will you let the person who is on the screen, because you're going to have to interpret for them. They're on the screen.
Okay, and they can hear me from here.
Well, here's one.
Señor, buenas tardes, active el micrófono, por favor.
You need to speak into the microphone.
¿Me escuchan?
Sí, ya está
Sí.
el micrófono, gracias.
Okay.
All right.
Microphone, will I be able to do
That one.
so that everybody?
Oh, there's
Oh.
I mean, I can stand,
no, it can be that microphone.
okay.
Dice que se está transmitiendo en YouTube directo. En YouTube directo. ¿Eh? No sé, se salió todo esto así, como tan sí.
Give him instructions now.
Buenas tardes, señor. Señor, ¿cuál es su apellido?
Sí, la escucho un poco lejos, pero sí,
Okay, ¿ahí me escucha?
un poco mejor.
He's having a hard time hearing me, I'm speaking pretty loudly too. ¿Puede activar su micrófono? ¿Tiene el micrófono usted ahí? I'm asking him to increase his volume in his microphone. De su audífono, de su computadora, debe meter un botón para volumen. Súbale usted, que estoy hablando lo más fuerte posible.
Lo estoy subiendo, espérate.
A ver, señora, ahí ya me escucha mejor.
Ahora a usted la escucho mejor.
Ya me escucha mejor. Okay, he
Sí.
can hear better, so it must be this.
Thank you.
Súper bien ahora.
Ok, si me escucha, le voy a pedir que cuando responda a las preguntas lo haga despacio, en pausas, por favor, y espere a que yo termine mi interpretación. No me interrumpa, ni interrumpa a nadie, ¿ok? Y si habla inglés, no hable nada de inglés, puro español, por favor, ¿ok?
Ok, no hablo inglés, solo español.
Ok, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Voy a quitarlo. Estoy ya no lo veo. Counsel, what is the name of this witness?
Magdiel, Magdiel,
Uh-huh.
last name Hernandez.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, we're ready.
All right, jury.
All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes witnesses are heard by Zoom because they can't be here in person. So this next witness that is being called is going to be by Zoom. Now, do you need to tell the witness? No.
No.
Okay. All right. Call your next witness.
Your Honor, defense calls Magdiel Hernandez.
All right, if you can raise your right hand for me, please.
Señor Magdiel Hernández, levanta la mano derecha, por favor.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Jura solemnemente que el testimonio que va a dar va a ser la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad, lo juro ante Dios.
Lo juro.
I swear.
You can lower your hand.
Puede bajar la mano.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Hernandez, can you spell your first name for us, please?
Señor Hernández, por favor, deletree su nombre.
Magdiel Hernández.
Magdiel Hernández.
And Hernandez is spelled Hernandez.
Hernández lo escribe Hernandez.
Sí, correcto.
Yes, correct.
Thank you, sir. Do you know Angel Cespedes Ronda?
Gracias, señor. ¿Usted conoce a Ángel Céspedes Ronda?
Sí,
Yes.
How do you know him?
¿Cómo lo conoce?
pues trabajó para mí en la barbería número 2 mía.
He worked for me at barbershop number 2. That was mine.
When you say barbershop number 2, are you referring to Latin Flow number 2?
Cuando dice barbería número 2, ¿se refiere al Latin Flow número 2?
Correcto.
Correct.
Do you know him by any other names?
¿Usted sabe si él usa algún otro nombre?
Sí,
Yes.
What's that?
¿Cuál otro nombre?
Puchito,
¿Puchito?
de amistad, de
Puchito.
trabajo.
Yeah, that's just a friendly name, a nickname, a work name that we give him.
Do you remember the location of Latin Flow number 2?
¿Usted recuerda dónde estaba ubicada Latin Flow número 2?
Sí, en la Ever
Yes, at Evers.
Road. Ujú.
Evers Road.
And you said he worked for you. Did you own that shop?
Dice usted que él trabajó para usted. ¿Usted era dueño de esa barbería?
Sí, soy el dueño.
Yes, I'm the owner.
Were you leasing that space for the barbershop?
¿Usted estaba rentando ese espacio para la barbería?
Rento el local. Sí, el local se lo rento a alguien.
Yes, I'm renting that space from somebody.
Did you ever have an opportunity to go inside the location?
¿Usted alguna vez tuvo la oportunidad de entrar a ese local?
Sí, todos los días.
Yes, every day.
Did you ever open did you ever open the store?
¿Alguna vez usted abrió esa tienda?
Abrir y cerrar, dices.
Like
Sí.
to open and close? Yes.
Let me rephrase the question. I think I said that poorly.
Yeah, please.
Did you ever physically go into the store by unlocking the front door?
¿Alguna vez usted físicamente entró a la tienda al abrir, quitar el candado de la puerta de enfrente?
Sí, todos los días. Yo remodelé el local, yo hice el local, yo hice todo el trabajo ahí adentro.
Yes, every day. I remodeled the place. I did everything inside every day, yes.
So is it fair to say you were quite familiar with that location?
Entonces podríamos decir que usted ha estado muy familiarizado y conocía muy bien esa localidad.
Sí, claro.
Yes, of course.
Do you remember if the door could be locked on the inside with a key?
¿Usted recuerda si esa puerta se podría cerrar con candado por la parte de adentro utilizando una llave?
No, esos locales tienen un lock manual.
No,
Por fuera, sí.
those locales have a manual lock, but you can use a key from the outside.
Do you recall if there were any other locks other than that on the door?
Aparte de ese candado, ¿había más candados en la puerta?
No, solo uno, manual por dentro y por fuera la llave. Es todo.
No, just one. It was manual from the inside and then with a key from the outside. That is all.
When you talk about the manual lock, do you recall about how large the locking mechanism lever was?
Cuando está hablando de el seguro manual que se hace a mano, ¿recuerda más o menos como qué tan grande es ese manija que usted voltea para cerrar?
Chiquito, normal. Se toca así. No sé cómo decirle, pero es básico. Lo agarra, tienes que agarrarlo por un hanger, como una agarradera que es grande, atraviesa el cristal de punta a punta y el lo que lo pasa, pero tienes que pucharle para adentro y pasarlo
Okay,
para que
permita,
pueda.
permita. I would say small, normal, but you have to get like a hanger, like a something to go from one side of the window, like all across the crystal, in order for you to lock it.
I'm not quite sure I follow you there, sir. Are you saying that you have to do something else other than turning the lock to lock the door?
Creo que no entendí muy bien, señora. Aparte de nada más poner el seguro en la puerta, ¿hay alguna otra cosa que necesita hacer para asegurar la puerta?
Sí, como es, no sé cómo explicar, no se pasa solo con el dedo, tienes que hacer como una fuerza con una mano para que puedas laquear.
Okay,
No sé
permítame,
cómo.
permítame.
Sí.
I don't know how to explain it. You have to, it's not just moving the knob. It's also, you have to push it with the hand in order for the lock to lock, for it to move in.
So if I'm understanding you right, it requires you to either pull or push on the door in addition to turning the lock?
A ver si estoy entendiendo bien. ¿Se requiere que usted empuje o jale la puerta de tal manera para poder que entre el seguro bien?
Correcto, es como que
Right.
tienen problemas las puertas, correcto. Ujú.
Correct. There seemed to be a little bit of a problem with the door. So yes, that's right.
Do you remember what kind of lights the store had?
¿Usted recuerda qué tipo de luces o alumbrados había ahí en la tienda?
Yo puse luces LED, siempre pongo en mis negocios luces LED por fuera. Hay luces LED muy alumbrado en la noche y adentro también.
I've always used LED lights. I put LED lights, I installed some outside, and then I also used LED lights inside, so there's good visibility.
So not only do you have lights inside the store, you also had extra lights outside the store?
Entonces no solo tenía usted de luces afuera de adentro de la tienda, también tenía luces afuera de la tienda.
Sí, afuera también hay luces.
Yes, there's lights outside as well.
Do you recall if there were any lights in the parking lot?
¿Usted recuerda si había luces o alumbrado en el estacionamiento?
También, sí. No las puse yo, pero sí hay afuera. Se ve todo afuera.
Yes, there's good lighting outside. I didn't do any of the installation there, but it gives very good visibility. There's a good lighting outside.
Do you recall if the lights in the outside the store were on a timer or if they were solar powered or anything like that?
¿Usted recuerda si las luces que estaban afuera estaban con algún reloj, un timer, o si era solar o algo así, como es que se alimentaban o se apagaban?
Ok. Las de afuera sí tienen como las del parking, o sea, todo el building parece que nada más que va a oscurecer encienden. Y
Yes, permítame, pausa. The ones that are outside in the parking lot, yes, as soon as it's getting dark, they automatically go on. Ajá.
correcto. También las del pasillo, las que tienen LED, pues también se prenden como automática, pero la prenden. Creo que está todo el tiempo prendida, nunca se apaga.
The ones in the hallway, yes, they're LED lighting as well, and they're automatic. But no, I think they're on all the time. I don't think it ever goes off.
Did you ever have a concern about the lighting outside of your store?
¿En algún momento dado usted tuvo algún pendiente o preocupación por la luz o el alumbrado que estaba afuera de su tienda?
No, no,
No, I did not.
siempre estuvo bien.
Everything worked well all the time.
Your Honor, I'll pass the witness.
All right, state.
If you guys want.
Yes.
No questions, Your Honor.
All right, is the witness excused?
Yes, ma'am.
From the state, yes.
All right, could you let him know he's excused?
Señor, ya se puede retirar, se puede desconectar. Muchas gracias.
Gracias a usted.
Thank you.
All right, defense, call your next witness.
Your Honor, at this time, it's defense press.
State. Yes. You can call all the defense attorneys and have them come back. And then what I'll do is I will release the jurors and I'm going to send you all the jury charge so we can go over that. Okay. And then we will have closing in the morning at 9.
At nine.
Your son's getting mad that you're still. Your son's getting mad that you're still gonna get trial tomorrow.
Well, he's nice because I don't get to pick him.
Oh.
We go late, he wants me to pick him. So it's like.
Yeah.
We're ready.
All right, for the jury.
Yes.
All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, defense, you rested, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, state you may call your witness if you have a rebuttal witness.
We do not, Your Honor. The state will rest and close.
Defense, do you rest and close?
We do that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is all the evidence that you're going to hear at this phase. So what is going to end up happening, I'm going to have you all come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I'll need you all here at 9 a.m. And then I will read to you what's called the jury charge. And both the state and the defense will have a chance, if they choose, to give closing arguments to you. Again, do not view anything about this case. Do not do any research about this case. Do not Google anything. Everything you need to know is to come from inside this courtroom, and I'll let you know when it's time for you to deliberate. Does everyone understand? Any questions? All right, so here's the thing about a 9 o'clock start. The same number of jurors that came up with you during the time when you were up, that's going to be the same number of juries tomorrow. So to be certain of having a parking space, you'll probably need to get here by about 8:30. All right, any questions? All right, everyone, please rise for the jurors. All right, state, do you have any requests?
Yes, Your Honor. Looking at page 2, the definition for abduct, we would request the full definition, which is also
Actually, can you turn the mic on, please?
Which would include secreting or holding him in a place where he is not likely to be found, or using or threatening to use deadly force.
Defense?
I'm okay as this, Judge.
Well, I mean, what's the
Uh,
response?
If it's the full definition, no.
All right. Anything else?
Yes.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would request to have the definition of knife in the jury charge. Pursuant to 3614, as well as other case law that the state can provide.
Defense, any objection to the definition of knife?
It's under 36. What was the code provision?
14.
All right, any objection to the definition of knife?
One second.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from the state?
The state would also ask for a voluntary intoxication instruction, but it's not a defense. Given that the complainant testified, the defendant was drunk at the time.
Any objection, defense?
I would have that. I don't think there's enough there to really bring that up. I think that's not an issue.
Didn't you question the witness concerning intoxication, though? About your client?
No.
All right. Anything else, state?
No, Your Honor.
All right, defense?
All right, then I'm still trying to find it. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Your Honor, are we on the record for this?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay. And generally, the reason the state, can I put something on the record for why we're asking for the definition of knife?
He said he has no objection to it,
Fair enough.
but if you want to put something on the records, you can.
Yes, Your Honor, just that because of the language barrier, the witness specifically described how the knife looked, and the state just wants to make that clear to the jury that it fits with the definition.
Yes. Yes.
Um, On the page. On the page it begins, you are instructed that you must not communicate with or provide any information to anyone. We don't talk about iPhones, various things like that.
Yes.
I'd like to add the following.
Just one moment. I'm sorry, let me just go back to the charge. Oh, no, I'm just finding the page. Just
I
one
think I
second.
actually told you. Actually, what I would request would fit in better few pages.
All right. What,
The page is the end of it, has the end of the paragraph at the top saying forms attached to this charge and signing his or her name as presiding juror. And then it goes through the next paragraph, where the exclusive judges of the facts provided.
yes.
After that paragraph, I would request the following. In making up your mind and reaching your verdict, do not make any decision simply because there were more witnesses on one side than on the other, period. Do not reach a conclusion on a particular point just because there were more witnesses testifying for one side on them, period. You will always bear in mind that the law never imposes on a defendant in a criminal case the burden or duty of calling any witnesses for producing any evidence, period.
All right. Could you email that to me and include the state in the email as well? All right. State any objections?
think if the state could, maybe provide an alternative, I don't have any objection to the spirit of what's being asked, except for the last line, which, I think presumption of innocence is what that last line is getting at, and that's very clearly covered in the charge already. But to the other two, sentences, just some rewording, I would propose to defense to see if we can come to an agreement.
All right, if y'all will see if you can come to an agreement.
Thank you.
Judge, I think we've got it.
Yes.
On the page that at the top of the page, it starts with the law as you stated to you by the court in these instructions.
Just 1 second. Yes.
That's the first line. We go down 1, 2, 3, 4th paragraph, where it says you are instructed that you are not to let bias, prejudice, or sympathy.
Yes.
After prejudice, after that comma, we could add, so read bias, prejudice, amount of witnesses, comma, or sympathy.
So you wanted to say you are instructed that you are not to let bias, prejudice, or amount of witnesses?
Bias, prejudice, amount of witnesses, or sympathy. Or it could read, let bias, prejudice, sympathy, or amount of witnesses, however it sounds better. Play any part in reaching the verdict in this case. And it may be better to say, amount of witnesses each side presented or something at the end.
I'll agree with that.
So what do you all wanted to say?
I think it would read easier if it said bias, prejudice, comma, sympathy, comma, or amount of witnesses presented by either side.
So you want the paragraph to read, you're instructed that you are not to let bias, prejudice, sympathy, or number of witness. Let me see. Just 1 second. You are instructed that you are not to let bias, prejudice, sympathy, or number of witnesses called by either side play any part in reaching a verdict in this case. Any objection, state?
No, state.
Any objection?
No.
All right. Anything else, defense, that you're requesting? All right, so let's go back to the knife point. So you don't have any objection to the definition of a knife?
Well, I mean, are we,
Because it's under the Penal Code Title 10.
that's what I'm looking for here, so this is what I'm seeing, it says knife means any bladed hand instrument that's capable of inflicting serious bodily injury or death. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
By cutting or stabbing a person with the instrument? I guess my objection to that, Judge, is, I mean, there was no testimony about the blade. And we had testimony, it was a razor.
And Your Honor, the state will just point out that we specifically went over in detail with the witness how the blade looked, what the blade was affixed to, how long the blade was specifically for this point. And additionally, she also called it blade first herself. It was the interpretation that said knife. And I think that discrepancy is exactly why the definition is needed in the jury charge.
All right, are there going to be any other objections other than those, or any other addition?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
All right, so then if there's nothing else, the court is not going to allow the definition of knife in the charge based upon defense's objection. Is there anything else?
I don't have any.
Not from the state, Your Honor.
All right. So once I have the charge sent to me, then I will send it to you all both.
Your Honor, if state provides case law, to include the definition of knife, would the court be open to considering that ruling?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, is there anything else?
No.
All right, and then so what I'll do is I will have a charge that includes one with the definition of knife, one without the definition of knife. But for now, based upon the objection from the defense, the definition of knife will not be included, just based upon the case law that the court is aware of. But if you present the court with something else, the court will reconsider.
Thank you.
All right, so 15 minutes per side for closing.
Did I request 20?
Please
Do-
take that for 20th while Your Honor.
I might get one, I know it's rare for me, but it's possible I could be one winner.
And additionally, just given the amount of definitions in the charges, we want this state.
All right. All right, 20 minutes. Is there anything else? All right, then if you all just remain, I'll make sure that you all have the charge. And if your client wants to be excused, he'll need to be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. All right. All right, is anyone ready? All right, thank you.
Just, you want me to write down, have somebody be here tomorrow, an interpreter?
Yes, at 9,
o'clock.
yes.
So y'all don't need to call, I'll just let them know.
All right, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Your Honor. Have a great
You too.
People? Yes. Yes, and I'll be office. Thank you so much.
All right, Norma. Mac is not present. This Taboris case. Recall that for tomorrow and let the attorney know they need to be here. Yes. There. No, there hasn't been a bond forfeiture on that yet. It's on page 4. Yeah, I haven't issued it though, because I was waiting for his attorney to come. And the problem is, Deputy Laura, on these cases that are brand new, where this is the first setting, we've been having problems with Odyssey not sending out notices. Hi, and if y'all will make sure that Cindy has all of the exhibits, yes. And Norma, this is the one to recall for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And do we have any other files that are outstanding?
No, just the one with Lewis.
Okay. And who's this other person?
Danny Logan, that's Kimberly Bush's.
All right, can I see the file on Denny Logan? Norma. What is the status of his competency eval? All right, so recall this for tomorrow and let Kimberly know to be here tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Do you need anything further from me?
I just need you to hang around so I can get you all the charge. Yeah. Other than that, no. And then if I could see the file on Austin Young, I guess.
Yeah.
And so then Deputy Laura, Logan will be coming back, Deputy Logan, he'll be coming back tomorrow.
Okay, Judge, give me 1 second on that. Can you print it out?
Why does this have competency disposition hearing for August 13th if he's
Yeah.
already been found competent?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Let's figure out. Don't need to stop.
All right, here's the thing, keep it on the docket for tomorrow.
Okay.
And let's go from there. And Louis, what is the cause number for your client?
22 CR 1449W.
I want to address the issue of the judge's warrant. That was issued when he was FTA last week.
You said 2020 CR,
2022, Judge,
just 1 second. 2022 CR,
1449W.
it keeps giving me no match.
you're going to put the DC.
It's 2020.
No, I did the VC.
2022 CR 1449W.
I have this 1449W, correct? It comes up as no match find, found. Is there like a -0 or something, or
No,
two?
it's just DC 2022 CR.
All the pleas have that case number.
yes, it's. All right, so do they have a file in the back for him or no?
They're free.
Maybe it's my fault. Nobody wants me to leave.
No.
And possibly removing that judge's warrant. We are having some mental health issues. And
State,
Yes, Judge.
do you have any objection to the court lifting the judge's warrant?
The state does not.
if we could get a setting judge on the MTR, that way we can make sure he's on the docket, get him evaluated and know what we need to know before we go back.
Oh. So is this gonna be contested or not?
I don't believe it'll be contested, Judge, but if he's having some mental health issues, we haven't had to address those before. It's always been substance abuse. And so I think we may have to get him evaluated, whether private or public, private or through the board.
And has he been with safety before?
No, Judge, she's not. Or have you? She was safety? Have you been to safety? Okay,
Miss Abrams, do you see where he went to safety?
Yes, Judge. We did 187 days, back in 2022.
I think right up front, he did that, Judge.
Hmm. So Norma, let's just set this for a contestant. It may not be a contestant. We can set it in 3 weeks, please. All right, August 25th, he needs a reset form. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason, he's not listed anywhere in Odyssey on the system at all. All right. So, Rick, did you receive my email? If you could print it out for the defense, please,
Sure.
so that they'll have it. All right, so we'll be back at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Judge, may I confuse?
Yes, you may. It's Duffy, we're losing you.